Can you hear me now? What up, y'all? This is Anna from 1332 Knitwear Design House. As long as I don't have youngins interrupting me again, we should get through this just fine. If I have youngins interrupting me again, it may be a little bit later. I'm going to do this as a live premiere so I can be in the chat hanging out with y'all. Okay? So, I'm going to wave right here. Wow. Anyways, I hope y'all had a good year, even if you had kind of a craptastic year. I am ready to get this show on the road, because this is the 4th time I have tried to do this. Yes, I am ready to have this done. Yeah. Yep. I'm ready to have this done. So, let's get going. This one here is the Canberra. It's a, bright yellow V-neck cable knit sweater. It's pretty. It's pretty. Yes, I need to. Sister, your brother is eating your M&Ms. Because you left them out. I do need to take care of my strings. I need to trim those off and put the tag on, but otherwise, that's done. I'm going to show you the ones that I've got done first, before I show you the ones that I need to work on. Because, of course, I don't get everything done. I get like a third to a half of it done, and then I gotta go back and finish what I didn't get done. So, let me scoot you back a little bit. We have the Cardiff. I gotta weave in my ends still and do the placket and the tags, but other than that, this one is done. How cool is this? What the world? Oh, it's a wrinkle. It's just a top. It's got raglan sleeves. So, if y'all can see that right there. Because I can't see much of anything right now. And then it's got seed stitching around the neck, the cuffs, and the hem. That's the other cuff. Where's the hem? There it is. See? So that's the Canberra. I made this in a U.S. men's large. But it's huge on me, so. What I've got left to do on this one is I gotta put the backing on the placket. And do the buttons and the buttonholes and put the tag on it. Waha. It's the little stuff that's still gotta be done there. This next one is called the Tunis. If you heard me say, the CB is the Canberra, the A is the Cardiff, and this one is the T. This is the Tunis. I love this. I've already worn it a couple times and gotten big compliments on it, usually from the teachers at the school. This is our pretty eyelet cardigan this year. This is our heavy cardigan this year. It is a knee-length cardigan. It is heavy. It is warm. Yes, it is. I've worn it with a t-shirt and jeans and sneakers, or a t-shirt and jeans and boots. I like it. It fits well. And that's all I've got done. So I'm going to start working on showing you guys what I have still in the works. This one is the Austin. I have more work to do on the straps. They're not where I want them yet. And I still have to do the liner, but this is the Austin. It is a dress. Yep. It is knee length. It's got increases and decreases all down the sides. And it has garter stitch along the bottom. It also has garter stitch along the neckline and in the back. See, that's the armpit. That's the underarm. I do need to weave in all the ends and do the liner for this one. Yay, fun. But it's almost done. Like, close enough to spit at. So that, if you've heard me say the AU, that's the one I'm working on. That would be it. This one is the G. This next one, the Glastonbury. I have managed to get all the way through the front and the back. I have both sleeves cast on at the same time. However, they are also cast on with the M, which I'll show you in a little bit, the Monty. They're being a pain in my butt. But this is the Glastonbury. No, it doesn't have its neckline yet. Or its sleeves. But I'm getting there. I am probably 5 inches into the sleeves. This one has an elongated body, so it's an extra 2 inches in the body than what my crew neck pattern says I should have. Moving right along. Next we have the C, which is the Chicago. Allow me to introduce you to the Chicago. Ain't she pretty? She is a striped sweater off of the Carlos base that I usually use. This is a ladies medium. Yupper skidoo. I am just now into the sleeves, but I just started the balls of the dark. So, Chicago. The next one you guys have probably seen before under a different name. This time it's been renamed as the Brisbane. If you've heard me talk about the B, this is the one I'm referring to. Okay? I do not have the sleeves or the neckline done. I've had the sleeves cast on about 8 different times. And it never goes right. But this is the Brisbane. You probably remember it as the Reed. Like I said, I've got the sleeves yet to do, but I've got to get through the AL before I can do more than the cuffs on those. Next one is the H. If you've heard me speak about the H. Oh, quit whining. H is the code name for the Helsinki. Or if you've seen me knit it during a stitch and breed. this is the H so far. The H is a sweater dress. It will be long sleeve. Quit. Vinny's over in the kennel whining. So yes, it is a V-neck, cable knit, knee-length dress. When I get to the point where I'm going to be sewing it up, I'm going to mark a space here along the edges where I'm going to put in a couple of pockets in the seam. So there will be pockets in the seam. Don't let it fool you. And I'm going to stitch the pockets down on the inside using some little tack stitches. Just tack the pockets down so they don't bunch up. Wow. Next we have the AL, which is the Albany. This thing is pissing me off like there's no tomorrow. Oh, shush up, you. This is the Albany. I am at the underarms right now, so I have just taken off for the underarms, or I'm getting ready to take off. No, this is my first row for the underarms. Yippee. Okay, see, I got that gap right there. Yeah. First round for the underarms. Yay! I'm ready to be done with this thing. This is supposed to be a rib knit tank top. It is currently being a pain in my butt. Yes. Yes, it is. So this is the Albany. If you've heard me say the AL, that's what I mean in. Is the Albany. I gotta get it off the needle so I can work on the Brisbane sleeves, because it's the same needle size. And then I have the back of the M finished, and I'm working on the front. Shush. This is the Montreal. Yes, it's a cable knit cardigan, but I like that cabling detail there. I think that's cool. It's different. And my dad, while I was working on it, he picked it up and he's like, that's really soft. He's like, that's going to be a nice soft sweater. I'm like, yeah, as soon as I get it done. So I got the back done, and I'm working on the fronts. And I have the sleeves cast on. I have also worked on the Ko-Fi shop and the website today. I will let you know when those go up and show you the Monty fronts. So you know I'm actually working on it. I'm on the back side right now. But this is the front side of the Monty. That is the Montreal. I'm like, I think I've got like 4 or 5 more inches before I start taking off for the decreases for the neckline. Let me tell you, I am ready to be done with the Montreal. So everything that I'm doing is going to be focused on the Montreal for the next like week until I get it all done. If my needles are going, if they're going in the Montreal. Or the Glastonbury, or the Helsinki, or, you know. They're going in the Montreal, so I at least get the fronts done. I'll catch up on the sleeves with everything else. Because everything still has the needles in it, except for the Brisbane. So everything's moving, it's just moving slow. I'm ready to get this done. I'm ready to be done with everything. Anyway. Shush. I gotta cut this short so I can get the whiner guy out. Yes. Anyways, I love you guys. Check us out on Ko-Fi, because the commission shop opens in the morning. The new website should launch in the morning. I will link that in a... Shush! I will link that in a post. I will put that in the post. I will put the link to the commission shop in the post. Yeah. And I will put in a discount code in it if you guys want to pick up something from the commission shop or from the regular shop. I don't have much in the regular shop. Next year, things are going to be a little bit different. I'm taking a gap year so I can get the regular shop restocked. And so I have more time enough to amass things to get everything ready for the season. Instead of taking a year to get everything for the season, I'm going to start taking 2 years to get everything for the season. And I am also reducing product. So where we've got, what, 10 items this year. Next year, we will have like 6. Yes. This year was ambitious, and I bit off more than I could chew. I will readily admit that. But I also did have rather large gaps where I had to wait for money to come in to have the money enough to be able to buy more materials. And I don't want to do that again. So, shush! Big. So I'm going to make sure that I amass all that I need to be able to do it. And just from start to finish. From, you know, textiles to lining to thread to all of it. Anyway, I gotta go. This kid thinks he's dying. Check us out on Ko-Fi. Give me a like, a comment, and subscribe if you are catching this for the first time. Let me know. Can you hear me now? I gotta figure out what else is going on there. Anyway, I love you guys. You guys are awesome. I will see you over there in the chat. Okay? Make sure you say hi, because I need it today.